Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I want to show you guys how to make a strap to carry your axe. Now, I got a winter overnight planned here for me and a few of my friends in the next couple of weeks. I'm getting some gear and stuff around here today. Plus, I got that new Fisker's axe here just recently, and that guy doesn't have a strap on it yet. And the reason I like carrying an axe on a strap is it keeps your hands free. And a lot of times when I'm going out in the woods and I need an axe, I'm going to have other gear and stuff with me. So I want my hands free. You know, I might have a pack on, and you can put an axe on a pack and stuff, but then you got to take your pack off to get your axe, whatever. Or, you know, you can throw your axe into your sled, but, you know, my tubs there, all them plastic tubs and stuff. So then there's water and stuff gets in there. You get water on your axe. It's just kind of a pain. I like having my axe on my person, so when I need it, I can take it. Another thing, too, is if you're carrying a rifle, you know, you want your hands on the rifle, not necessarily on the axe. And what I do is when I make a strap, and if you've ever seen my one axe, it's hanging behind me on the videos that I do out in my shop, hanging up on the wall there, that has that exact same strap that I'm going to show you guys here on. And I like using this wider, heavier paracord. This is like a, you know, this is the regular 550 cord, and then this is like the 1100 paracord. And I like this better because it's not as thin, it doesn't cut in. But I've already shot this video once with the black cord, and it's up against a black handle on that Fisker's axe, so you can't really see it. So I'm going to do this video here with this orange paracord. Hopefully you can see exactly what I'm doing. But what you'd start out with is a 6-foot piece of your cordage, and you want a bowline on one end, which is a stationary loop, and then on your other end you just want to tie a knot, and this is basically what they call a jam knot, because this knot is going to jam up on another loop, and it's going to help create the strap for your axe. Now, I can't believe I'm actually going to do this, but I'm going to show you guys how to do a bowline knot on the end of this. I absolutely suck at tying knots, which means I'm probably going to fail at this the first time, but I'm actually going to show you guys how to do a bowline, because I want to show you guys how to do this from start to finish. And how I do a bowline is I take a loop just like so, and then I fold that loop over on itself so it looks like this. Then I take my other end and I put it around that stationary center piece of cord that went through the center of that loop, and then I pinch off the back of that loop that I just made with the piece that I put around and through. I hope you guys understand what I said when I said that. But then I take my long end and I just pull it, and then that makes my stationary loop. Looks just like that, and you know you got a proper bowline when you have this little tail of a cordage in the center of your loop. That is a proper bowline right there, and that stationary loop that will not move. And how to do the axe on this is very simple. You take your axe. Now I'm actually going to leave the axe mask that came with this on. My other one's got a leather one on, because of course I don't want to damage the edge, and of course I don't want this edge to cut into me while I'm carrying it. So you always want to have something on the end of your axe to protect it, an axe mask. So you're going to take the end with the bowline, and you're basically going to put that around the head of the axe, just like so. And you're going to take the other end of your cord, and you're going to pull that through. So now you have the loop that's going to hold your axe head, just like so. Now, the other end, get my stuff off my bench here out of my way. Your other end, you're going to need a knot on this to be the jam knot. So you're just going to tie just a regular overhand knot in there, and that's going to look like that. Now, you're going to take a loop, however long that you want your carry strap to be. I want it to be pretty long, because if I got heavy clothes on, I want enough slack for it to go over. So you're going to take a loop, and this is why I like axes and handles with holes in them. You can do stuff like this. My Amish axe that I had didn't have a hole in it, so I had to actually drill a hole in it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop, and I am going to put that through. Now, this is a hollow handle. If it was a whole handle, you'd do it on the opposite side of the handle, but because this handle is hollow, I can do it like this. So I'm going to pull that loop through just like so. Now I'm going to take this end with a knot and put it in to that loop, and then I'm going to take my long end and I'm going to give that a tug. Now what's going to happen is that guy is going to slide down to that knot, and it is going to bind up. Give it a little tug there. It's going to bind up on that knot. Show you in there. That loop is bound up on that knot. So now I've created a strap. And the strap's big enough. Slide it all the way over, just like so. This one here is a little bit longer, but you want about 6 foot to start with. But this orange paracord, so you guys could see it's a little bit longer. But anyway, you just put it over your shoulder like that. Your axe is behind you. You got your hands free, and you're good. And if you're carrying a backpack and you don't want it back around you like this, you can just do kind of one of these numbers on your shoulder, and then it just sits as your shoulder as you're walking. But that's basically how you make a strap on your axe. And then this is on my Amish axe with the little bit heavier one. That's what that looks like. And then you can see how that that jam knot there is looped around and through. You basically do it just the same way. You just go around the outside of it instead of going through the hollow center part like I did on that Fiskars. And again, makes a simple and effective way to carry your axe, and all it costs you is 6 foot of paracord or cordage. But anyway, wanted to show you guys how to do that there. I think this one worked a lot better with the blaze orange paracord than it did with the black to start with. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Hope you guys always get some information, some entertainment out of my videos here. Just showing you guys another little tip or trick to carry your tools in the woods. You guys have a good one.